So now that you have the basics of mindfulness, you can start challenging yourself with other type of mindfulness tools. And so, you ready for your next one? All right, we're going to do the mindfulness bell. The mindfulness bell is one of my favorites, and the reason why is so many of us as believers wonder why we can't hear the voice of God, and we start to think there's something wrong with us. Well, God's word says that my sheep hear my voice, a stranger's voice they will not follow. It says they know my voice, and to know means to hear. Well, a lot of times we can't hear from God because we can't shut out the clutter and the noise that surround us. So mindfulness bell helps us to learn how to singularly focus on one thing. And as we develop the ability to singularly focus, it makes it easier for us to hear the voice of God. So with that, I'm going to start this bell, and your only responsibility is to follow the bell, the sound of it, from beginning to end. Just focus on that sound. Stay with it. Same rules as before. If thoughts come, simply dismiss them and return your focus to the bell. And then when you no longer hear it, wait for the next bell. We're going to do this for about 2.5, maybe 3 minutes, and let's get started. Now, with your eyes still closed, I just want you to transition for a moment just to breathing in and slowly exhaling through your lips. Take about 2 or 3 breaths and then open your eyes and return to the room. I was concerned that you all were not going to return to the room. In the power of the breathing, you have moments where things happen in your life and our natural tendency is to respond immediately. And I always say, take a pause between the beats. And that's your pause between the beats. Breathe. Take 2, 3 good breaths. No one has to know it's mindfulness. It could be done with your eyes open. It could be done while you're driving. It could be done if you're in a board meeting. It doesn't matter where you are. Breath, the breath of life, is life. Take a moment, and you'll find your response afterwards will be more suited to who you are versus the response you were about to give. Does that make sense? Yeah. How was that mindfulness bell? Did you like that?
Good to focus on something, knowing that it's coming, but not knowing when.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Knowing that it's coming, but not knowing when. That's powerful. What did you say? Anticipation.
Anticipation.
Yeah. Did it make you anxious though?
Not so much. It was still calming.
Knowing something's coming, but not knowing when, and still being able to stay calm in the middle of that.
Right.
That's powerful. Yeah.
Really made me anxious.
It made you anxious?
When the bell went out, I stopped breathing. Because I was like, when is it coming back?
I'm ready. Yeah. Julian, I'm glad you mentioned that, because so often people think everything about mindfulness is going to make me relaxed and laid back. And for some people, it does create some anxiety. So you have to be aware of yourself, which tells me you were being mindful. You were able to identify what was going on with your body and what was going on with your emotions right in the middle of it. You still weren't down the street ordering a latte. You were present and in the moment. So for you, you recognize bell may not be the best thing because of the anticipation. It may create a little anxiety for you. It's not a one-size-fits-all, so I'm so grateful that you were able to share that. Thank you.